Do you think that Danny's made a huge mistake in choosing to fight you at this point, and that he's maybe overlooking you and looking at maybe the losses you've got on your record and thinking you're a stepping stone for him to get another world title shot?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's how he's looking at it. And, my job is to give him a rude awakening, I'm not going to fight him like I'm a challenger. I'm going to fight him like I'm there to win. I'm in this to win it. I'm not in this to make it to the 12th round and say 12 rounds with Danny Jacobs. I'm in it to try to take him out of there. If I don't get a knockout to, hopefully win decisively on the scorecards. But, I want to give him a rude awakening and just let him know, like, you thought this was a tune-up fight, but you're in a real fight now.
And finally, do you think that you're able to go to a different place mentally and you're more mentally stronger than Danny coming into this fight? And do you think you'll be able to take him maybe into deep waters where you'll really have to, dig out performance?
Absolutely. And I think a lot of that has to do with the camp with Freddie, sticking to a game plan, hard sparring, with top fighters, young, strong fighters, 2-3 at a time. I think just that grueling type of training camp that we had and that mental focus is definitely going to prepare me to just, be ready for whatever come Friday. So I think that's definitely going to be an advantage.
Right. Cheers. Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's good, Gabe?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, is it more pressure on for you to meet or exceed your own expectations, or to show that you were deserving of this fight? Danny mentioned earlier that maybe he shouldn't be fighting a guy the caliber of you. That's his words. Yeah. Which is greater for you?
Man, I think for me, it's what keeps me hungry right now is just, to put myself in a position to get a world title. I think I've been in big fights, and I think, just the schedule that I've had and the type of fighters that I've fought back to back, is a difficult schedule for anyone, right? So it's just one of those things that make it break you. For me, I just kind of took that time to just reflect on it and how can I get better. So, going into this fight, the way I see it is like I'm really not focused on what Danny could do. It's more about what I could do and me just mentally being prepared to just bring out the best of me. Obviously Danny, with his skills, he's definitely going to, you need a dance partner. You need somebody who's going to bring that out of you. So Danny's definitely that guy. So I think it's definitely going to be a great performance for me. Just locking in the way everything is.
What's been the major takeaway from you mentioned the series of fighters that you've faced, the decisions and outcomes in those situations, the preparation, whether you learned anything there. What have you gained most that will allow you? I thought I saw the comment from you was you plan on humbling him. What out of all of your recent experiences will allow you to do that?
Yeah, I think sometimes you get caught up and feel yourself too much, and you don't put the work that you think you're putting in. You think you're going hard, but you're really not. You know what I'm saying? And I think, that's just how I read Dan right now. I think Dan's in a situation where he's feeling himself. He's looking past me, and I've been there before, mentally. So I understand that. And I know that at this point in my career, you can't afford to make any error, any mistake. If you're not feeling like putting in that road work, you better put that road work in. You better suck it up. If you don't want to do 8 rounds sparring that day with 3 different guys, you better suck it up. And it's just me kind of just going along with whatever my trainers needed and whatever I had to do to, to be victorious. Now I don't know if Danny's mind is there. He's there right now in this moment.
Last question. What's your reaction to him? He's feeling better at 168. We've seen him get one fight in at 168, look pretty good against Chavez. What's your reaction to his thoughts of being at 168 and operating at optimal performance?
Yeah. Well, you know, we both moved up at the same time. You know, obviously with age, you know, the weight cut is a lot difficult. You know, metabolism changes, things like that. Get bigger, put more muscle on. So, you know, I feel better at 68. You know, could I make 60? I could, but I don't know if I'll be as strong as I feel now. So, you know, 68 definitely more comfortable. So I can see where he feels more comfortable at 68 as well. But at the same time, it could be that he feels too good, where he's probably not putting in as much work as he should when he had to make that 160. So we'll see. We'll see on Friday.
All right. Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on, Gabe? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bro?
So I got a question, man, directly from the fans. I asked Danny the same thing.
Yeah.
With all the bad blood leading up to this fight, you know, what are the chances that after you guys settle your differences in the ring, that, you know, you guys can just shake hands and just move forward as professionals?
You know, it's not no hate thing for me. Like, I don't hate the man. For me, it's more of I just want to prove that I'm better than him. You know, so it strictly really comes down to just this performance, right? You know, I don't got no ill will against him. I don't wish nothing bad against him. So, you know, I have no problem after the fight. So, but, you know, there's been a lot of things said going into the fight that, you know, I don't like. I feel like I said, I want to humble him. You know, I want to shut him up for the things he.
Right. I mean, you're always involved in the fan-friendly fight, man. I can't wait for Friday night.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, champ. Best wishes.
Sure. No doubt.
The boxing source next, please.
King Gabe Rosado, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, man?
Doing good, doing good. Given that you're, you know, coming out of Philly and Danny's, you know, coming out of Brooklyn, like, how is that having that Philly-New York type of rivalry going into this particular fight?
Yeah, it's dope. You know, it's a fight that could have easily sold out in New York, you know, Philly or whatever, but, you know, under the circumstances, it's playing out the way it is. But, you know, it's a big fight. You know, I fought in Brooklyn. I've headlined in the Barclays Center. Fought in Madison Square Garden, so I got a big fan base out there. Being Puerto Rican, you know, you got a big Puerto Rican population. So, yeah, man, it's rivalry. You know, I fought guys from New York, Sagun Pao and a few other guys. So, you know, the rivalry's real. Like, as far as a New York guy and a Philly guy fighting each other.
Now, one last question. You've been talking about this, you know, fighting them since like December. Like, how is it to finally culminate in having this fight coming up on Friday?
Well, yeah, you know, here's the thing. They wanted to fight, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I just came out of the blue and just start, you know, talking about it. You know, it was a fight that after what happened in Phoenix, you know, his team reached out to me and they was like, yo, look, we're going to make this fight happen. So, I stirred it up. You know, I started instigating the situation. Just to see if they was real about it. You know, they reached out to me and told me, you know, I was just chilling. And so, you know, the fight was supposed to happen, then the pandemic hit, you know, and now we're here. So at the same time, it was a fight that Danny wanted as well. You know, he had his options to go fight for a world title. I also had my options. You know, I was offered the Billy Joe Saunders fight, but I turned that down because I wanted Danny. And it was the same thing. Danny turned to Billy Joe Saunders fight because he wanted to fight me. So, you know, it was mutual.
Gotcha. Thanks, King, and good luck on Friday.
No doubt. Thank you.